This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Verse 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eye shall not spare children. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami Camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 17 through 18, is I came across this article today from Press TV, which is an Iranian news agency, okay? And they're reporting how Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov made a statement on a Russian news agency where he basically stated that the U.S. is fighting in Ukraine, all right, against Russia, all right? The U.S. fighting Ukraine war against Russia. You know, and it reminded me of Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17 through 18, because, this is the Lord, all right, stirring up the Medes, all right, for World War III, okay? And that's why these conflicts in Ukraine and in the Middle East, when it comes to Russia and America, are going to get bigger, all right? They're going to get more chaotic, okay? Because this is the will of the Lord. So the article goes on and says, no matter what it says, the U.S. controls this war. It supplies weapons, munition, intelligence information, and data from satellites. It is pursuing a war against us. The Russian minister said in an interview with Russia One television channel on Sunday, right? And a whole bunch of Russian citizens are watching that, all right? And their spirits is getting stirred up to go against America, okay? Because America is causing a lot of problems in their country, all right? And they know, this is going to be bad for their family. So these Russian citizens, their mind is on war against America, all right? And again, this is the will of the Lord. Because again, he said in Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. All right? And if you go to the cross-reference, the I will, okay? Jeremiah 50:9, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, right? All right, and Russia, all right, is going to be spearheading it, all right, because Russia is the north country. If you look at a global map, all right, okay, you have America, then you have the Arctic, and then right on the other side, all right, is Russia. All right, that's north of America and the Arctic. Okay, so this is clearly talking about Russia. And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as the mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. You see that? And that's why, again, when you go back to Isaiah chapter 13, verse 18, says, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Right. That's talking about those arrows. All right. The nuclear weapons, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right. And this is the will of the Lord. He's stirring it up. Okay. He's making this happen. All right. Let's go back to cross references. The I will. Again, the I will. This is the Lord doing it. Okay? Isaiah 13:3. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger. All right. And the mighty ones are talking about the angels of the Lord. All right. That are the ones moving these kings, all right, these world leaders, all right, into war mode, okay? For example, Russia and America, okay? The angels are the ones that are working on the minds under the authority of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, even them that rejoice in my highness. 4. The noise of a multitude of the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. But here's the point. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle, okay? And if you go into the NLT version, it says, hear the noise on the mountains. Listen as the vast armies march. It is the noise of shouting of many nations. The Lord of heaven's armies has called this army together. Right. Okay. So the Lord is the one is mustering the battle. He's the one, okay, that's making sure, all right, these Russians go to war against America, Babylon the Great. All right. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven. Right. Okay. Even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation destroy the whole land. Right. And this is talking about Babylon. All right. This present Babylon, not ancient Babylon. Ancient Babylon wasn't destroyed. Okay. The whole land wasn't destroyed. All right. It was a surgical strike that was conducted by Darius the Mede. Okay. You could read that in Daniel's, I believe, chapter 5. Okay. So let's get another scripture. All right. So the Lord is setting up World War III, and these Russians are being stirred up by the Lord. Okay. This is the Lord's will. This is his movie. Okay. Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Right. Third World War. All right. Let's see what Yahushua said, because Yahushua told his disciples this. Okay. That you're going to hear rumors of wars. All right. And this must come to pass. Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the mountain of olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the end? So end of the end of the world. All right, that's a little tongue twister right there. Okay. So these are the disciples, all right, wanting to know, all right, when the second coming, all right, of the Messiah. Because they knew the prophecies. They knew certain things had to happen, all right, for them to receive the kingdom of heaven, all right. But they understood that there had to be an end of an age, because when you go into that word world, let's look it up. It's, okay, eon, okay. Well, it looks like they changed it up, because it's supposed to be age. Period of time. There it is. Period of time. Salakia. It's eon. Okay. End of an age. All right. Period of time. Age. There we go. Okay. Eon. So that's why you guys go into these words again. All right. Repetition, repetition, repetition. So that's what they want to know. They want to know, all right, that word world is eon and means the age, okay? And whose world needs to end? Whose age needs to end? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man who's in rulership, all right? Because they knew it. 4, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, all right? So you can't be deceived, all right? Certain prophecies have to be fulfilled, all right, before the Messiah comes back. The major prophecy, the MOTB, the RFID chip, okay, and then of course to the destruction and then salvation, because once the destruction comes, salvation comes with it, because we got to get delivered out of the fire, out of the nuclear, thermonuclear holocaust. But I'm jumping down to 6, and so again, that's why you can't be deceived. You gotta wait. We gotta wait till this certain prophecies are fulfilled. 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And that's what we're clearly seeing. All right, rumors of wars. All right. 7, and it has to come to pass. 7, for a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Right. Russia's a kingdom. America's a kingdom. All right. Russia's a nation. Okay. America's a nation. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes. You see that now. All right. In diverse places. Right. I mean, there's famine in America. There's people going to bed hungry right now in Babylon, the Great America. Mainly so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay. All right. But you got a lot of Edomites too. They're going hungry too. That's why you see a civil war is coming to this place, America. 8. But here's the point. All these are the beginning of sorrows, right? And I want to bring that out because, it's not going to get better for this place. It's only going to get worse. All right. These wars are getting more aggressive. All right. The major superpowers are at each other's necks. All right. It's only a matter of time. Okay. But, there's a positive note. Okay. The elect are going to get beamed up. Well, before I bring out Revelation 15, I want to also show this article. This was very interesting. You have a Long Island teacher who gave a homework assignment, all right, to his students in the event of a nuclear war were to happen. All right, who would you leave out of a bunker? Okay, now this is a freaking Long Island school teacher giving this homework assignment to 5th graders. Okay, and he did this on 9/11. Now there's a big controversy. Parents were upset. They're like, "Why are you giving this homework assignment?" All right, because I'll read it. I thought this was pretty interesting. Who would you save, right? And then who would you leave out? So they were like, who would you save and who would you leave out? The 38-year-old retired prostitute, the attorney and his alcoholic wife who refused to be separated, the 50-year-old musician who used to be addicted to cocaine, a drifter with no apparent skills. Right? It says that's what a Long Island middle school health teacher had her students. Oh, so it's students do for homework assignment. Damn, this is a woman. So Salaki, it wasn't even a man. So yeah. So, you got to ask yourself these questions, like, why are teachers, all right, thinking like this, all right, because they clearly see, all right, a lot of war coming, all right. They see, okay, these wars are getting bigger, okay, and they know it is nuclear war. And so, and that's what I perceived out of this. I was like, even this woman, this Long Island teacher woman, had to do gave a homework assignment to its students. All right, it goes on and says, due for a homework assignment, and parents were so outraged over the controversial homework that the teacher who assigned it had been removed from the classroom. Well, this teacher was basically helping out her students, getting her students' minds right. All right, that nuclear war is coming. The assignment given on Monday, the anniversary of 9/11, posed a hypothetical question to the 5th grade students at Matillen Middle School. A nuclear strike on Long Island is imminent, and you can only have 6 other people join you to hide in a bunker, but 10 people are there. So who do you choose, right? So, this was the list, okay? So, yeah, but guess what? And it reminded me of this scripture because we went into this yesterday, Saturday. All right. It doesn't matter if you have a bunker in America. Okay. The Lord said he's going to destroy this place. All right. To the lowest hell. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger and shall burn unto the lowest hell. Right. And when you go into that word hell, All right, it means the grave. Okay, the Hebrew word, all right, is shawal. Okay, sha'al, sha'awal. All right, and it means grave, hell, pit. Okay, so there you go, the grave. All right, sha'awal, shawal, sha'awal. Okay, so there you go. So no matter what, oh Salakia, and let me go back. I don't lowest hell. No matter what grave, excuse me, no matter what bunker you build in America, it's still going to get hit with fire, because right after it says, and shall consume the earth with her increase and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. You see that? So this whole place, America, is going to be burnt. All the buildings, okay, all the bunkers, everything's going to be burnt up. 23, I will heap mischiefs upon them. I will spend mine arrows upon them. Right, so whose nuclear weapons are belong to? Excuse me. It belongs to the Lord. These are his weapons. So, so there you go. All right. So now let me get but guess what? The elect are going to get delivered from this destruction, because the bulk of the elect are going to get delivered out of America, Babylon the Great. Revelation 15:1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High Power Yahweh. Right. Okay. And this is talking about the destruction. Okay. 2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. Right. So John, who's part of the elect, he actually saw himself, all right, in a spaceship looking down at the destruction of America. Okay. And he called it a sea of glass mingled with fire. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast represents NATO and the EU, and over his image, right? The image represents ancient Roman Empire. That's why, America, for example, is literally Rome all over again, Rome 2.0, okay? The extended Roman Empire. And over his mark, right, the mark of the beast, RFID chip, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. 3. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High Power Yahweh. Right, and this is proof that those that are getting delivered from America have to be Israelites, because who knows the song of Moses? Only the Israelites. Guarantee they got a cross reference on the song. Yep, there you go. Look. Exodus chapter 15, verse 1. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea. Right. So just like how the Lord destroyed Pharaoh and his armies, all right, making sure that the sea of the wall of the sea, the waters, the wall of waters fell onto Pharaoh, okay, and his army, okay. The waters caved in onto Pharaoh and his army, all right, because that was the Lord saving his people, all right, destroyed, okay, the Israelites' enemies at that time with the Egyptians. And at this time are you Edomites, you so-called white people, okay? So again, the point is, who knows the song of Moses? Only the Israelites, nobody else. Saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord Power, Yahweh Almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Again, and that's a clue number 2. The saints are the Israelites, okay? So those are the only ones getting delivered from this fire, okay? And the Lord is setting it all up, like the nuclear war is coming. And when you see articles like this, it's proof. All waiting on is the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. So Lord willing, is less edifying. I just saw this, put the spirit on me to do a lesson late at night on a Sunday, just to, see how close we are to this World War III. All we're waiting on is the digital R, the M to the O to the B, the persecution. You clearly see that. They're going after people's bank accounts that believe in the Bible. So, we're getting close. But hey, this is all glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is all needed so we can get up out of here. We get the kingdom of heaven, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And with that, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door. Keep the faith. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. We're almost out of here. For the pieces that are watching, keep studying. When you pray, pray that you cover Shalom and abad with Baal Shalom.